Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
So after the international friendlies, after club football is on break now, it's time to decide where Andre Ayew will be playing his football next season after his contract ended with Swansea City. Owing to the fact that he earned a hefty wage, Swansea, who failed to qualify for the Premier League, could not afford to be paying him such an amount. He has to move on, and now links are pointing to Leeds United, where he could be reunited with Marcelo Bielsa, who was his former coach before. We'll look at that story and its validity. We'll also be talking about the African Cup of Nations. We finally have our 24 teams for the African Cup of Nations. Sierra Leone yesterday beat Benin 1-0 to make it to the AFCON for the first time in 25 years. In case you didn't know, it was only 23 teams that had qualified for the AFCON until yesterday. Before, it was 24 teams. The draw dates will be communicated accordingly. We'll be looking at that historic feat by Sierra Leone. We'll also be talking about the Ghana Black Stars. They are going to play their World Cup qualifier games at the YARA Sports Stadium, which, according to reports, construction has ended for, and it will be officially unveiled in July. As usual, subscribe if you have not, and click on the notification bell to get more updates. So, the Ghana Black Stars captain Andre Ayew, his future with Swansea City, there isn't one because his contract has run out, and it is reported now that Leeds United could be his next destination. Celtic were the front runners, but I think that link has not gone through, and now this is what is coming up, that he will be joining his former coach, who is Marcelo Bielsa, the current Leeds United manager. He will be joining him at the team, and Andre Ayew has been linked with Leeds United, where he could reunite with his former Marseille coach, Marcelo Bielsa. Ayew is currently a free agent after his season ended with Swansea City. Disappointment in the championship final qualification to the Premier League. His departure has seen him attract interest from several clubs. Sources were saying Celtic initially, and Turkish powerhouse Fenerbahce wanted him back his loan spell with them before returning to Swansea. It was not a great one. A lot of Fenerbahce fans did not want Andre Ayew to stay. He left. Another club showing interest in the versatile forward is Leeds United, who finished last season in a respectable 10th place, following their return to the English top flight. But to keep their place in the Premier League for another campaign, the Whites have spotted Andre Ayew as a good addition due to his experiences with Swansea and West Ham United. His relationship with Marcelo Bielsa is believed to be a key factor for a possible switch. Ayew scored 17 goals last season for Swansea City, helping them reach the playoff finals before disappointingly losing to Brentford, who made it into the Premier League. The 31-year-old arrived in Ghana last week and led his teammates in 2 international friendlies against Ivory Coast and Morocco, which ended in a 1-0 loss to Morocco and a 1-0 draw with Ivory Coast. So that is it there on the front of Andre Ayew. He could possibly be on his way to Leeds United. Which clubs do you have in mind for him? I've told you about my clubs. I think PSG would be viable for him. Everton as well could be viable for him. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Leeds United, a good pick for Andre Ayew. Your thoughts are welcome. I'll go to my next story, and it has to do with the Ghana Black Stars. Yes, the Ghana Black Stars will be playing their qualifiers, and sources are saying that the YARA Sports Stadium, which has been under construction for close to 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken, could be where the Black Stars will be playing their games versus Ethiopia and South Africa in the upcoming World Cup qualifiers. Now, the YARA Sports Stadium is set to host all of Ghana's home games for the 2022 World Cup qualifiers, which kick off in September. Now the 40,000 seater capacity stadium has been closed down for renovation works, which is nearing its completion stages. The venue has received a massive facelift, which means FIFA and CAF's approved stadia for hosting international games. Now, according to sources, the Youth and Sports Ministry has reached an agreement to move the Black Stars home games from the Cape Coast Stadium to the refurbished YARA Stadium when it is officially opened, and I'm hearing it will be done next month, July. The Cape Coast Sports Stadium recently has hosted the Black Stars home games during the 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. The Black Stars failed to qualify for that tournament in 2018. The YARA Sports Stadium, after its closure for 18 months, is set to be opened in time before the qualifiers kick off in September. The venue has served as the home venue for the Black Stars in 2006, 2010 and 2014 World Cup qualifiers. The Ghana Premier League sides Asante Kotoko and King Faisal, including some lower tier sides, will also make a return to the venue upon its completion. The Black Stars begin their qualifying campaign in the World Cup against Ethiopia in September, in the same group with South Africa, Ethiopia and Zimbabwe, which is Group G. I've missed the YARA Sports Stadium. I have to say, the YARA Sports Stadium, the passion that Kumasi people have for visiting the stadium and football in general is electric and can't intimidate anyone. Kumasi Asante Kotoko players will know that because they have helped them on countless occasions win games that Kotoko might not have won on a normal day, and I think it will be great to go back there. I can't wait for it to be open. I miss that atmosphere, I have to say. The YARA Sports Stadium, man, you have to visit that place if you're in and around Ghana. But that is it there, and the World Cup qualifiers will begin in September, and that could be where they will be playing their games. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on this one. Finally, we have our 24th team for the AFCON 2022, and it is Sierra Leone. They qualified for the tournament for the first time in 24 years after COVID controversy, test results between them and Benin. Eventually the game came off on Tuesday and they won 1-0. A penalty decided it, and the up and down is all over. CAF are relieved, and they will host the draw in the coming months. It was supposed to be held on June 25th, but according to reports that came earlier this month, it had been postponed, and we are waiting for the new dates that CAF will give to us for the draw. 23 teams had qualified. We now have our 24 teams, and it is Sierra Leone to make the final piece of the jigsaw puzzle for the AFCON. That has been it for today. Andrea AYEW to Leeds United, Ghana to play World Cup qualifiers at the YARA Sports Stadium, and our 24 team for the AFCON proper in 2022 is Sierra Leone. Your thoughts in the comments box on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.